So happy to have people right in front of me. So today is going to be nice and warm. We're going to really go back to that relaxation, that lengthening, strengthening. We're going to talk about, again, Pilates is the restoration of the neutral spine, neutral pelvis. I'll turn to the side. We're going to have the base of the skull down with a nice natural cervical curve, a thoracic curve, and a gentle lumbar curve. Hip bone, pubic bone is flat. When I call for a scoop, I'm talking about bringing that pelvic bone forward and then back to neutral. So that's your scoop. Scoop doesn't come from here. Scoop comes from here, and then the spine follows. All right. Meet yourself where you're at, relax, and let's just have some fun. It's so nice to be outside. So I want you to come to the edge of the mat so that when you roll down, you've got the mat behind you. We're going to stand and just very gently go into your neutral and then scoop the belly and find your scoop and then come back up. So scoop, and then all of a sudden you say to yourself, I'm a little tight there, and scoop. All right, let's release the lower back and scoop. We're going to stand down, we're going to scoop and begin to lower to the ground. Put your hands down, keep your scoop, and just allow your body to fall and roll. So you will know that you have your proper scoop if your spine is nice and fluid. Just a nice roll. Sometimes we call it a massage. I don't know, I've had better massages than that, but good. And just relax. Feel the sun. Feel the body warming. From that position, we're going to extend the legs and sit up tall. So I'm sitting up tall in my neutral. So I'm looking for my curves. I'm going to inhale and tuck the tailbone under. As I tuck the tailbone under, I'm pushing my head away from the feet in order to create length in my spine. We're down. Arms are on the mat. We're going to inhale and begin to slide the fingertips, collectively lifting the head, the neck, and the shoulders. And we're reaching. All right? As I'm reaching and flexing forward, I'm drawing back from my pelvis towards my head as though I'm stopping myself from passing gas. No nice way to say it. So every time I say, let's pump the arms, pull back from the pelvic floor, that is what I'm talking about. You're going to go into your move, but you're going to actively pull back from the pelvic floor. So we're going to pump the arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2. Keeping the length. And roll back. We're going to bend the knees. Feet are hip width apart. Again, we're going to slide the fingertips, collectively lifting the head, neck, and shoulders. I'm reaching my fingertips as far away from my head as I possibly can, and I'm actively drawing back. So much of your work is from the inside out, so you're on your honor. Okay? Breathe. Reach the arms out. We're going to come up into a tabletop. Slide the fingertips, lifting the head, the neck, and the shoulders. And again, we're pumping. We're moving into it. We're actively pulling back from that pelvic floor. Pumping the arms nice and hard. Lower body stabilization as you pump the arms. Now, you can stay there, or you can squeeze your heels together and push the fingertips, lifting the head, neck, and shoulders. So you're either staying in a tabletop or you're extending your legs, squeezing heels, squeezing knees, creating that zip, and pumping the arms. Inhale, 2. Exhale. So we're going to inhale for 3. We're going to exhale for 4. Think about the deepening on that exhale, looking at your belly button. Good. Taking the legs into the tabletop and begin to just hold it there. Find your neutral pelvis. Shooting from the hip, we're going to go right into toe taps. So much about Pilates is the flow. So we're going to move from one movement to the next. It's like a big, beautiful dance. Now right here, upper body stabilization. So my ribs are soft, base of the skull is down, nice natural curve in the neck. Good. Feet are down. And we're going to begin to scoop and go back to neutral. Now remember, the scoop is not squeezing the glutes. It's deepening the belly, bringing that pubic bone higher, and then come back to neutral pelvis. And again, you're going to scoop up and go back to neutral. Extend the right leg, extend the left leg. And we're going to roll ourselves up, sitting up nice and tall. All our natural curves, and then we're going to scoop back, allowing the tailbone to slide out, and then sit up tall. So we're going to start here and sit up tall. So you're scooping, allowing the tailbone, allowing the spine to stretch. So we're here, and go back as far as you can get back up again. Drop the shoulders, scoop, and if you can go all the way down, go all the way down, and inhale and restack the spine. Good. And scoop. And again, go where you're comfortable, and then restack the spine. That restacking of the spine comes from the inside out. So you're rolling and you're zipping up. Let's do about 4 more. Feel the spine stretch and lift up. And again, we're going to scoop. And as I roll down, I push my head away from my feet. I create an opposition in order to create length. We're rolling back. We're in a tabletop. Sliding the fingertips, lifting the head, neck, and shoulders, and going right into a single leg stretch. Nice and controlled movement. Upper body stabilization. Now begin to really flex the feet and draw the heel back. Draw the heel back. Good. Elbows are high. And you're just inhale, exhale on the exhale. Always remember to pull back from that pelvic floor as though you're stopping yourself from passing gas. It's like the best cue. Good. And feet are straight up. Opening up the arms to the side. Now you can either operate from here or here, and we're going to circle. It's a very small movement, but upper body is stabilized, rib cage is softened. Feel it actively moving. Look at your feet. Make sure your feet stay identical and you're not rocking them side to side. Good. And now from that position, we're going to bring the knees into the chest. Extend the legs again. Reach around, grab hold of the left calf as you lower the right leg and go right into a split. And a split. So notice how one thing flows. It's gentle. If a move does not work for you, I'll always give you an abbreviated move. Abbreviated isn't always easier. And just pull and pull. Drop that right leg. We're going to inhale, and we're going to begin to walk up that left leg. Everything works from a scoop. Now we're going to scoop back and walk down. And again, zip it up as you walk up. Punch the chest high. So get the chest high. Good. Hello. So nice to see you. All these nice faces. And lift up. Good. Roll down. And lift up. You look good. I think you were doing this at home. And then roll down. Now we're going to roll all the way up. We're going to sit up as tall as we can. Open up that leg. And then cross over and then turn the upper torso. And roll down. Let's grab hold of the right leg. Inhale and begin to walk up. Punch that chest high. Walk down. And again, walk up. So everybody has a better side, right? One side's like whoop. And good. Curl it up. Punch the chest. You're still scooping, still working the core. And up. So sit up tall. We're going to open up. Keep the hips facing forward. And cross. I broke my own rule. I put moisturizer on, so I'm sliding all over the place. Good. I'm going to sit up tall. And we're gonna just begin to scoop back and sit up tall. And again, if you're rolling, roll. And if you're partially scooping, partially scoop. So we're gonna do about 5 of those. We're gonna bring them right in the middle. Feel the spine length. Good. Let's roll all the way back, taking it into a tabletop, sweeping the arms down, bringing the knees into the chest, and explode for a double leg stretch. Inhale. Good. Good. Looking at your knees if you can. Good. About 4 more. Really let the body, your body should be so warm right off the bat, right out of the gates. And breathe. Let's go 2 more. And 1 more. Feet are down. Let's begin to rock that pelvis again. So we're going to scoop and we're going to articulate all the way up, softening the ribs from the chest, articulating down and articulating up and articulating down. We're going to bring it back into a tabletop, sliding the fingertips, bracing the head with the elbows in the peripheral, right armpit to left knee, and then back to center. So we're turning the torso. Take your time. Get that pelvic stability. That tabletop needs to be very solid. It's very hard to even hold it in a tabletop. We're trying to increase pelvic stability. There you go. And just breathe and lengthen. Breathe and lengthen. Let's go 1 more each side. And excellent. Extend the arms and legs. Now that we've done some torso twisting, the right arm is going to reach over and grab the left leg as you lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Brace the head with the left arm. Stay up in a flexion and just begin to move that arm and leg up and down. Keep scooping the belly in. Your job to hold your belly in all day long, every day. Good. The way you hold your body is the way your body develops. So let's grab that leg and just give it just a little bit of a twist. Drop down. Now we have that left arm grabbing the right leg, lifting, and then stay in that flexion and just lower and lift. Forgot my Ray-Bans today. Good. You look good. Everybody feel good? Just stay with me. Gentle breaths. Good. And grab hold of that leg and take a little bit of a twist. Bring the knees into your chest and roll up. All right, we're going to sit crisscross. We call it a little crabby movement. You're going to grab hold of your feet and make yourself as small as you can. Crab movement. And from here, grabbing my feet, we're just going to roll up. Don't do what I just did. And roll down. I'm sticking to my mat. So you're going to just roll and sit up tall. Roll and sit up tall. About 3 more. Really do that scoop. Good. 1 more. Roll. And good. Let's take it to the front. We're going to sit up tall. You're going to press down onto your knees and open up your hips. Then I'm going to grab the bottom of my knees. I'm going to pull back and open up the chest. Make my neck long, right? So, yep, you want to feel that. Then we're going to bring our arms up. Leave your neck where it is and just move the arms back. Try not to do like a turkey, right? Only go back as far as you can maintain your head there, all right? When you go home, you can actually stand against the wall and do this. And then just stay back and slide. So I'm warming up between the shoulder blades, that whole thoracic area, because we're about to move in on it. Reach your arms back, open up the chest. Slide your feet forward, flexing the feet. Lift that chest. Just slide the arms here. sit up tall, and we're gonna twist, bring it back to center, and twist. So a lot's going on here. We've got pelvic stability. If your feet aren't moving, your pelvis is still. You're also lifting. You're pulling up from that pelvic floor, getting your body to sit up tall. Let's open up the legs. Since it's warm, we're really going to take advantage of that stretch. Reach the arms back. Open up the chest. Let the arms slip. We're going to go to your right, twist, flex forward, draw the belly up and back to center, and twist and flex forward and back. Always restoring when you sit back up, that neutral spine. You really want your body to go back to the way it was designed to sit all day long. Let's go one more. And just stay here. So I'm reaching down, I'm gonna put length through my neck, and I'm gonna push my arm all the way back, slide up. Let's go to the other side. And twist, flex forward, push that back arm back. Good. And nice. Let's take it right onto the side. Let's put your right leg on top of the left leg. Right leg on top, we're gonna move into a side plank. So you're gonna reach up and over. You can drop that knee, whatever feels better. And we're gonna lift the bottom waist no matter where you are, and just hold it here. Take that top arm and begin to thread and open up the chest. And again, thread, whoa, and open up the chest. Swing the arm around, grab hold of your shin, and move towards your shin, and take that stretch. We're gonna come onto the forearm, up and over. And again, if you have to drop, it's really about creating length through the waist. Reaching the arm up, turning that upper torso, and opening up. And turning that upper torso, opening up, reach up and over, grab the shin, take that stretch. Move it over to the other side. Just keep breathing. We're detoxing. Top leg over bottom leg, and reach up and over. Hold it there, lift the bottom waist. Feel that lateral flexion. Thread through. Feel that upper turning, that upper rotation. So we are always flexing, extending, lateral flexion and rotating all day long. And grab the shin. Keep the body tall. As I reach towards my left, my right goes down. Forearm is down. And again, reach into that side plank. Hold it, lift the bottom waist, thread through, and up. Thread through, and up. We're gonna switch back over to the other side, and we're gonna make a distinction between our upper and lower body. So we're gonna lay flat on the ground. My upper body is completely down, my legs are stacked, and I'm going to begin to just lift the lower body up and down, all right? So if you are perfectly stacked, you are not going to get much higher than that. I want you to feel the core working because you're stabilizing the upper body, and then you're lifting, feeling the waist. Good. Now we're gonna drop the lower body, take the top arm, and grab hold of the shoulder and the bottom arm, and we're going, actually, take the top arm, put it right in front of you, bottom arm grabs, lower body is down, and now we're going to move the upper body. Try to move it through the waist, keep it stacked, don't come forward. Even if you go up this far, we want to make sure that we're in the right area. For 3, for 2, anybody sticking to their mat? And 1, good, let's go over to the other side. So again, we're gonna stabilize that upper body, and we're gonna move the lower body. So upper body is down, and lower body is moving up and down, right? But connect everything, squeeze everything together, try to move as a unit. So not only are we lifting up and down, but that squeezing creates that zipping and stabilization. Good. Now the lower body stays down. The top arm comes down in front of you. The bottom arm grabs hold of the shoulder and lift and lower. Right? Very micro movements, right? So have like a checklist. I want to hit all those little muscles. We know the big muscles get hit daily, but we are after your micro stabilizing muscles. Good. Excellent. And let's take it on to our bellies. Everybody feeling good?
Yes.
Let's turn our feet out. Grab hold of your arms behind you. You have a neutral pelvis here, all right? We're not arching through here. We're going to reach the arms back, tuck the belly, and feel it between the shoulder blades, not your lower back, and drop down and face me. Kick yourself in the butt. 1, 2. Stabilize the lower body. Open up the chest. Turn your head the other way, and again, kick. 1, 2. Lift the belly button off of the mat so not to reside in your lower back. Open up, and let's go to the other side. 1, 2. Open up the chest. Turn. 1, 2. Open up the chest. We're going to come up onto all fours. All right, once we're on all fours, we're going to come down, bend the knees so your feet are in the air. Our weight is shifted forward and the arms are close. And we're going to press down. Elbows back. And just push through. Right? Let your feet come up. Let everything squeeze together. Good. Let's do about 8 more. Let's just get them over with. Good. But, yes, you're working triceps, but your whole entire body is squeezing and engaged. I think it's 3 more. Good. 2 more. Excellent. 1. Scoop the belly back. Clasp the hands behind the back. Open the chest. We're going to come up into a plank. Hold your plank and begin to walk back. Walk back, and we're going to roll up, bring it onto your feet. Inhale, nod the head. Allow the body to just release. Walk it out into a plank. Stabilize and just lift the left leg up and down. Stabilize the upper body and just lift the left leg. Get your buns down, lift the right leg. Try to keep your shoulders above your hands. And then walk it back. Articulate up. If any movement is hard, just stay in your plank. Inhale, nod the head. Walk it out. Go wide with your feet. So I'm on the turf right now. You're going to hold it here. Lift your right arm. Lift your left arm, or just stay in a plank. Try just to move the upper body. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk it back. Bring the legs in. Are we good? Inhale. Feel free to take a sip of water anytime. Roll down. We're going to walk it forward. Stay in the plank. Take that left leg and bring it all the way into the air. And do some footwork with the right foot. Up and down. Up and down. Come back into the plank. Throw the other leg up. And work that footwork. Up and down. And when you're doing it, make sure that your whole foot feels everything. You're not just residing on the outside or the inside. Let's come back. Drop down onto your knees. Drop down onto your forearms. My elbows are under my shoulders. I'm going to extend the left leg without arching the back, closing the rib cage together. It's very small. So it's like I'm pressing into the ground. I'm squeezing everything together. And then I'm engaging the glute and just lifting up and down. We're gonna lift, cross over, up and down. You keep tension the whole time. So your range of motion is you're staying in the area where you feel the muscle engage the whole time. And now bend the knee and just press the foot towards the sky. Very small. So much of this is about that upper body stabilization, rib cage closed, all of that activity going on in the stabilization. Drop down, clasp the hands behind the back, open the chest. We're gonna come back down. And now we've got the other leg. Feel the hip and the pelvic stability, right? Just feel that stability. Feel how powerful that is to really, it's like when you're walking, you've got that upper body is stabilized as that lower body moves. We're gonna lift, cross over. Pilates doesn't end here. We expect you to go out and use the muscles. Yep. Stabilizing. Excellent. We're gonna bend the knee and press towards the ceiling. Press towards the ceiling. Little tiny, tiny movements. I'm gonna drop down, clasp the hands behind the back. We're up on all fours again. We're gonna lean forward, back into those tricep presses. We're gonna go 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. And we're gonna articulate all the way up. Good. Let's stand forward. I have my own little pool of water here. So let's stand up tall, stabilizing the lower body. And we're gonna come down into our squat. All right. Hip bone, pubic bone is flat. Shoulders are over hips. You don't wanna lean forward. If you have to, grab behind and realign those shoulders. All right. Spread those feet. You can even go a little wider. Hip bone, pubic bone. And just forget about your legs. We're gonna reach up, and we're gonna move this way. So we're gonna lateral flexion, reach all the way, stabilizing the lower body, and then moving side to side. If you can get a little bit lower, get a little bit lower. But make sure that body placement is correct. You're lifting through here. Hip bone, pubic bone is flat. We're gonna go here, stabilize, and lift the right heel, lift the left heel. Lift the right, lift the left. And left. Now we worked this before. We're gonna open up the chest and bring it down. Forget about your legs. Open up the chest. Wow. I don't know what that was. It was not my stomach. I had something to eat. It was not a growl. Reach all the way up. And it was a little celebration that we're all out here. Good. And drop. And just drop as low as you can and hold. Spread the toes for 4, for 3, for 2. Bring it up. Excellent. Let's take it down to the mat. Nod the head. Articulate down. Drop down on. And we're going to lay on to the back. Rolling down, let's find our neutral. Bending the right leg, extending the left leg. You're either going to move to here or you're going to move all the way up and then articulating down. So inhale, you're either here or you're all the way up. And then roll down. Everything is slow and controlled. Feel almost like you could almost imagine the way that those muscles are stacking and lengthening. Inhale, exhale, lift. Let's go one more and we're going to add on to that. Inhale and lift. Now you can either hold on here or you can keep your arms out and you're going to just pulse. Pulse. From here you're going to roll down Lift the head, neck, and shoulders, brace the head, and lift and lower. So you notice we kind of morph one move into the next. Love the flow. One move preps you. Now take that leg that's straight, stretch it. It now becomes the bent leg. Extend the other leg out and come up as high as you need to. And then roll. So the getting up, getting down is equally important. And lift up and roll down. Find the length. Inhale, lift up. Nice zip. Roll down. Inhale and lift. Good. And then roll down. You're going to brace the head and we're going to lower and lift. Right? So we're already in the area. Good. Grab that leg. Take the stretch. Legs are straight up into the air. We're going to slide the fingertips, lifting the head, neck, and shoulders. Bracing the legs. Now they are hip width apart. Leave the left leg where it is as you drop the right, then stabilize the right and drop the left. Good. And up. Feel the core. So your upper body stabilization, lower body movement. Good. Bring the knees into your chest for just a moment. We're going to do one more here. Lengthen out the legs. Slide the fingertips. Brace the head. Stabilize the left leg as the right leg drops down without knocking you out of neutral pelvis, and alternate. Right? Feel everything. You are actively drawing the belly in. You're out of neutral here because you are in a flexion and your spine is imprinting into the mat. Good. Let's do one more. Bringing the knees into the chest. Excellent. And we're going to lay onto our sides. Stay with me. We're more than halfway through, okay? So we're going to lay the body down. You can either cradle your head or you can take the top arm and let the bottom arm grab it, okay? You're going to bend the bottom leg and you're going to flex forward and point back. Now, if you need to, you can brace your head here, whatever feels better. Flex forward and point back. Your range of motion is dictated by you being able to stabilize the body. There you go. Flex forward, point back. Flex forward, point back. Stack the leg and circle, circle. Good. So upper body stabilization, good. Lower body movement. And then reverse. Good. We're going to kick that leg forward. Everybody come down, brace the head. You're going to draw your knee in and kick it and leave it out. Draw it in and out. I want you to find your glutes with this one. Find the lower abs and the glutes. Anybody feel that? A little hiney action, a little core action. Good. And 3, and 2, and nice. Let's move over to the other side. This is one of those double day showers. Double day shower day. So you're laying on your side. Figure out what works for you. Bend that bottom leg, and you're going to flex forward and point back. Flex forward and point back. Good. Stabilize the upper body. Good. Feel how upper body stabilization and all down here is working. Little circle. Little circle. Keep that integrity on the upper body. And then lower body. Good. Upper body stabilization, lower body movement. Kick that leg forward, draw it in and out. Good. In and out. You can brace your head here. In and out. Good. Excellent. And we're going to come right up, sit up nice and tall, and just bending the knees, mermaid pose, and just open up the chest, lift the chest, and then scoop forward and pull back on the knees. Create an opposition. As you're bringing your chest forward, you're pushing your hands back. So you feel that. I want you to feel it in the middle of your back. Good. Let's switch sides. Same thing. We're up nice and tall. And we're going to pull back. Get that back extension. So back extension. And bring it back. It curves between the shoulder blades. And back extension. And bring it back. Feel free to do that during the day too. And excellent. All right, let's move into our teasers. We don't want to miss the teaser. Today we're going to go into a tabletop and work a teaser. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to squeeze your legs together and either come here or come here, or if you have a little iffy back, come here. All good. All right? Everyone starts in a tabletop. Inhale, exhale, squeeze the calves, squeeze the heels, squeeze everything together. You're residing on your tailbone, you've got a scoop. If you're not in the scoop, bend your knees a little. Inhale, squeeze everything together. Scoop, scoop. Roll down. Inhale, exhale, all the way up. Hold. Roll all the way down. Let's go for your last one. Inhale. You're in your teaser. Hold. Grab hold of your hamstrings. Grab hold. And just hold. And hold. So we're going to grab our ankles and hold. Balance, right? So everybody's balanced here. Now, if you can, extend the left leg, extend the right leg, and hold. And hold. Scoop the belly, roll back, inhale, exhale. Good. Anybody slippery? You don't have to be here. You can be here. Roll and come back. Excellent. All right. We are going to put our, you can all hear me, right? Yeah. All right. Put your arms out straight. Let's begin to roll your spine. And then we're going to incorporate some of the moves together. So we're scooping and sitting up tall. And technical difficulty? Our tech? Good. And scoop. Now, everyone's going to roll back, bend the knees, put the feet in the air. Reach the arms. Inhale, exhale, roll your body up and sit up tall. Inhale, roll back, bend the knees. Inhale, exhale, sit up tall. Good. Roll, bend the knees. So you're using not your arms to whip you up, but your core and your spine to rock you up. All right? Let's keep the legs separated. We're going to roll back. Inhale, exhale, flex the feet, and sit up tall. Right? Nice to use your core. Let's do one more. Roll back. Inhale, exhale, sit up tall. From this position, we're going to move right into a spine stretch. Place your hands back. Now we're going to slide and scoop. So I'm scooping the pelvis, scooping the pelvis. Reach, reach, reach. Restack the spine, zip up. And stretch. Keeping the scoop. And then bring it all the way up. Let's do one more. Reaching forward. And then bring it up. All right. Let's put it all together. All right. Now again, go back. Everybody should be able to go back because there'll be an abbreviation to move forward. We're going to reach forward. Clasp the hands behind the back. Open the chest. Begin to roll down as you drag your heels down. throwing the legs up. Inhale, exhale, rock into a teaser, whatever your teaser may be. Yeah, you can grab the back of your legs. Reach forward. The object is to get a little bit better each week. Reach forward, slide, take those legs up, squeeze, inhale, exhale. Yeah, good, about 5 more. Really reach forward. Clasp the hands behind the back. Open, slide, drag the legs, squeeze everything together, scoop the pelvis. Reach forward, clasp the hands behind the back, open the chest, roll, squeeze, inhale, exhale, scoop. 2 more, reach, open up the chest, just breathe. Your body should be nice and warm. Good, squeeze, inhale, exhale, teaser. Last one, reach, clasp the hands behind the back, roll, squeeze together, and hold it here. Extend the legs, sit up as tall as you can. Scoop the belly and allow the tailbone to slide out from underneath you. Here we are finding our neutral spine, neutral pelvis, taking that left leg into the air, allowing that neutral pelvis. We're crossing the right leg and drawing it up like a D. Your whole entire body is stabilized as your leg drops into the hip socket and just circles. Good. Inhale. Down. And then reverse the motion. Inhale and drop down. Inhale. Good. Excellent. Let's grab hold of that leg and pull it all the way back and move into a point and flex. Point and flex. Stabilize the right side, allowing that left leg to drop off to the side. Keep your right hip down. Cross it over and still keep your left hip down. Let's switch legs. Go back into that stabilization. Base of the skull is down. Nice neutral neck. Neutral spine, neutral pelvis, allowing it to fall in. And we're going to circle. So inhale as you begin. Make sure you have that gentle cervical curve, gentle thoracic, gentle lumbar. And then reverse the motion. And circle. Good. And excellent. Bending the knees. We're going to begin to articulate up 2, 3, and roll down 2, 3. All right? Again, we're going to build on this move. This is the basic move that we do in order to curl back. So we're rolling up and down. You can stay here, or you can roll back. It's the same movement. Roll back. Or you can take your legs straight, open, articulate down. All right? Choose where you want to stay. So I keep my legs here so that I can really lift from the pelvis, open up, articulate down. The sky is beautiful today. And reach and articulate down. And again, 2 more, or wherever you are. Good. And melt. Very easy to melt today. Good. Roll. And excellent. And articulate down. Good. Big breath. So let's take it up onto our knees. All right. We're almost there. If you can, take a sip of water. All right. So we're going to sit up tall. I'm going to create a tripod. So the tripod is my heels together, my knees apart. And then I am going to focus on squeezing my inner thigh together in order to feel my core. So if you squeeze your inner thigh, do you feel your core? Okay, that's what you want to do all day long. Let's reach back. Reach back. So we're not coming forward. We're just reaching back, coming back to neutral. Reaching back, squeezing our inner thigh. Now we're going to reach our right arm over our head, drop down, and extend the right leg. All right? You're going to brace your arm, and we're going to begin to lift and lower. All right? A lot of repetition in Pilates. We just take the moves to different places. Good. And flex. Now we're going to kick that foot slightly forward and bend the knee. And all you're going to do not change the angle of your knee. Bring your quad forward. Bring your quad forward. It's gentle. You feel that? Anybody feel that? Yeah. Pilates is a subtle. Let's take your leg a little higher. Get your leg kind of in line with your hip. Now from there, lift it up a little rotation. Lift it up, a little rotation. Now I feel that in my glute, on my leg on the ground, my stabilizer, right? Good. And then go over to the other side. Sneaks up on you. Love that. All right. Again, we're up nice and tall. And we're going to reach over. Extend and restack. Put your glamour pose on. But keep your neck long. You know, your neck kind of wants to come forward. So push your head back. If your hand is there, push it back to your hand. And flex. You're going to kick it slightly forward and then draw it in and out. In and out. Don't change the angle. So it's right there. Stabilize. Stabilize. Good. Breathe. Now let's rotate it. Rotate. Oh, other side of the glute. Hello, glute. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Let's take it onto all fours. So if you need a sip of water, please take it. Hands are underneath the shoulders. Knees are underneath the hips. We're going to extend the left leg as we extend the right. But we're not arching the back. Everything's closed. We're going to bring it in. And as you bring it in, you're scooping and out. It's like a single leg stretch flipped over. Scoop. 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 Good. Excellent. We've got 3 more. 2 more. And excellent. Let's switch to the other side. And again, you're going to scoop and scoop. Scoop. Good. Feel that core work. Scoop. 1 more. Scoop. Excellent. Tip the tailbone down. Reach back. Clasp the hands behind the back. Take your forearms down and slide forward. We're going to take your feet as wide as the mat. Lift the belly button up. Back extension between the shoulder blades. Arms are straight out to your belly button. Reach back. I'm going to open up my chest and feel it between the shoulders. You don't want to be locked up in your shoulders. You want to be able to slide. You want to be able to reach into the back of your car without tearing the rotator cuff. Good. And reach back. Excellent. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. We're going to deepen the belly. And now we're going to slide the fingertips. Come into a back extension. Slide the arms up. Lift up. Try not to reside in your lower back. Now I'm going to push my elbows back towards my feet
my left ankle and cross it over my right leg, keeping the hips on the same plane. And I'm going to just open up the hip. Now I'm going to articulate up and bridge. And as I bridge up, my hips are even, and I'm allowing that knee that's bent to just fall back and open up that whole hip, that piriformis, everything. Just don't force it. Let it fall into place. And then roll down. We're going to move to the other side and just let that knee fall down, articulate up, and just hold it there. Hold it there. And articulate down. All right, winding up. We're starting to cool down. Knees are bent. We're going to push the fingertips collectively, lifting the head, the neck, and the shoulders. I'm going to take my right hand and I'm going to reach towards my right ankle and then side to side. And I'm staying in that plane. I'm doing a lateral flexion. I'm staying in that plane. I'm bringing my arms up and I'm staying in that same plane with my elbows in the peripheral. Just making sure I got everything loose. Good. Rolling on to the side. Bracing the head, bending the bottom leg. We're going to take that top arm and we're going to reach it forward as we bring the top leg back. Now we're going to kick that top leg and rotate the upper body, looking back at the hand, and then bring it back and forth. Looking back at the hand. Good. And good. Reach. Nice fluid movement. Right? Keep it nice and loose and warm and cooked. And tan. Good. Let's switch over to the other side. We are so almost there. So hang in. Bracing the head. Reaching the arms forward. Stabilize the torso. And reach back and rotate and forward. Alright, you want to have fluidity in the movement. You want to be able to move from one position to the next without hurting yourself. Good. Breathe. Excellent. 4, 3, and 2. Alright. Sit up nice and tall. Let me look at you. Alright, we look like we worked out. Just sit up tall. I want you to rock on your sits bones. Bring your hands on your knees. Push back and allow your chest to lift and your scapula and your lats to drop down your back and allow your neck to lengthen. Close your eyes. I want you to stay like that all the time. Anytime you're sitting down, you want to kind of lift like that. You're going to look to the left. You're going to look to the right. And then you're going to scoop the belly. And then use that pull back from the pelvis and sit up tall. Create space. And you're going to look left. And you're going to look right. And one more time. You're going to scoop back. Sit up tall. Press your feet forward. We're going to reach the arms straight in front. And then we're going to just scoop back. And then bring the arms forward. And inhale, exhale, open up, keep your neck long. And again, you're going to inhale, scoop, exhale. All right, bend your knees, find your neutral, find your long, elegant body, find space between your chests. And I want you to close your eyes for just a moment. I want you to inhale and exhale and relax. Just gentle breaths. Close your eyes. You could have stayed home, but you came out here and you toughed it. No one could ever take your workout away. I want you to inhale. Good thoughts. Take a moment for yourself. Take a moment for yourself. Exhale. And everyone have a fabulous day. You guys are so tough. Good. Nice work. And go eat something healthy. Yes. All right. Thank you.
But they should just have speakers there.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.